Sunday, February 2nd, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III, and thank you for tuning in to the future of news, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here today. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Tonight, we're uncovering why the sky's a vibrant green spree as a letter to Catholics sheds light on the spiritual decree. Meanwhile, Beyoncé surprises us with a Grammy win at a country jubilee, and Russia's court takes a stand, rejecting Gherkin's plea. So let's rewind the clock to our October 2023 spree. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Montreal Clinic offers quick mental health support for teens. Net zero activists threaten anesthetics and painkillers. Medical machines stealing patient data. Users warned. Carter wins posthumous Grammy, sets record category. Challenge of retaining capital persists. Why does the sun appear white? NZ gene technology reform needs independent regulator for balance, and much, much more. But first, this day in history.
February 2nd in history. February 2nd, 1141. The Battle of Lincoln, at which Stephen, King of England, is defeated and captured by the allies of Empress Matilda. February 2nd, 1438. 9 leaders of the Transylvanian peasant revolt are executed at Torda. February 2nd, 1922. The uprising called the Pork Mutiny starts in the region between Kuolajärvi and Savukoski in Finland.
Famous people born on this day. February 2nd, 1948. Roger Williamson, English race car driver, died 1973. Leszek Engelking. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Leszek Engelking, 1955 to 2022, was a prominent Polish poet, novelist, translator, and literary critic. He translated extensive works into Polish, particularly from Czech, and published numerous poetry collections and monographs. Engelking was active in literary circles and received several awards for his contributions to literature and translation. February 2nd, 1973, Alexander Tammert, Estonian discus thrower. And now on to today's news. General news. Beyoncé wins Grammy for Best Country Album, accepting award from Taylor Swift. I was not expecting this. Variety. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter won a Grammy for Best Country Album, making her the first black female artist to achieve this. She expressed gratitude and encouraged artists to pursue their passions. Beyoncé also won Best Country Duo/Group Performance with Miley Cyrus and received multiple nominations across various genres. No laughing matter as net zero nutters target your anesthetics and painkillers. WhatsAppwiththat.com. The article critiques UK efforts to reduce nitrous oxide use in anesthesia due to climate concerns, arguing that its environmental impact is negligible. It highlights the push for alternatives like methoxyfluorine, which has safety issues, and suggests that climate change arguments against nitrous oxide lack scientific backing. Keeping capital is the challenge, lesswrong.com.
Business news. DeepSeek just changed generative artificial intelligence, AI, forever. 2 surprising winners from its innovation. NASDAQ/.org. Auth0 offers innovative authentication solutions for seamless and secure login experiences. It provides flexible, developer-friendly tools designed to protect user data, enabling businesses to scale confidently. FBI Agents Association issues memo on Trump admin's employee questionnaire. Newsweek. The FBI Agents Association has recommended measures for employees facing a mandatory questionnaire, highlighting ongoing tensions within the agency.
Today's trending Google searches. Pro Bowl 2025, Arsenal versus Man City, Kanye West. Cowboy Carter Tour, Cavs, Beyoncé. Science News. Why does the sun look white? LifeSciencesWorld.com. The sun appears white due to Rayleigh scattering, where shorter wavelengths of light, blue and violet, are scattered more than longer wavelengths, red and orange, by atmospheric gases. This scattering creates the sun's white appearance, influenced by atmospheric conditions like clouds, dust, and water vapor. Why does the sky turn green? LifeScienceWorld.com. The sky turns green due to atmospheric conditions, primarily from chlorophyll, ozone, and nitrogen dioxide reflecting green light. This phenomenon often occurs during sunrise or sunset and can be linked to climate change and human health, potentially increasing respiratory issues for vulnerable individuals. NZ's gene technology reform carries benefits and risks. A truly independent regulator will be vital. The Conversation Africa. Genetic modification is a renewed political focus in New Zealand, with proposed reforms to regulations aimed at promoting research. However, concerns arise about the independence of the regulator under the new bill, which may allow government influence, potentially leading to risks and ethical issues in genetic technology applications.
Today's obituaries. Friedrich Wilhelm Braun. Brief Wikipedia summary. Friedrich Wilhelm Braun, an 83-year-old Brazilian basketball player, was an Olympic bronze medalist in the 1964 Summer Olympics. He was born on July 18, 1941, and passed away on February 2, 2025. Newton Cardoso. Brief Wikipedia summary. Newton Cardoso, an 86-year-old Brazilian politician and former governor of Minas Gerais, 1987-1991, passed away from multiple organ failure on February 2, 2025. He also served multiple terms in the Chamber of Deputies. His son, Newton Cardoso Jr., is currently a member of the Chamber. Lee Ju-shil. Brief Wikipedia summary. Lee Ju-shil, an acclaimed South Korean actress known for roles in Squid Game, Train to Busan, and The Uncanny Counter, passed away from stomach cancer on February 2, 2025 at age 80. She was honored with a Baeksang Arts Award for Best Theater Actress. Tony Martin. Brief Wikipedia summary. Tony Martin, an 80-year-old English farmer, was a convicted criminal known for fatally shooting a burglar. He passed away following a stroke. Enrique Valdivieso, 81, Spanish art historian, smoke inhalation. Boss in Drama, 37, Brazilian DJ and record producer.
Health news. Montreal Clinic helps teens in crisis get mental health support without long wait times. ctvnews.k. Melanie, a 14-year-old, shares how therapy at Le Spot, a mental health clinic in Montreal, has empowered her to regain control of her life following a crisis. Contra Spiritualia Nequitiae, letter to American Catholics after the inauguration of President Donald J. Trump, freerepublic.com. Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano's letter expresses hope for American Catholics following Donald Trump's inauguration, viewing it as a chance to combat globalism. He criticizes the deep state and deep church for undermining legitimate authority and promoting harmful ideologies, arguing that they prioritize profit over the church's mission and the welfare of souls. Medical monitoring machines spotted stealing patient data. Users warned to pull the plug ASAP, theregister.com. The FDA has advised medical facilities to disconnect Context CMS 8,000 patient monitors from the internet due to serious vulnerabilities that could allow remote code execution and patient data exfiltration. While no incidents have been reported, the devices may pose a significant cybersecurity risk if left online. Entertainment news. Jimmy Carter wins posthumous Grammy, sets record for category, Fox News. Former President Jimmy Carter posthumously won a Grammy for his audiobook Last Sundays in Plains, which features recordings of his final Sunday school lessons. This marks Carter's fourth Grammy, setting a record in the category. His grandson accepted the award on his behalf, celebrating his legacy of public service. Russia's Supreme Court refuses to consider nationalist Gherkin's appeal, TASS reports, Yahoo Entertainment. Russia's Supreme Court declined to hear Igor Girkin's appeal against his 4-year prison sentence for inciting extremism. Girkin, a former militia commander, criticized President Putin and the military's performance in Ukraine. He has faced multiple unsuccessful appeals and is now held in a colony in Kirovo-Chepetsk.
You ever notice how the planet we call home seems to be spinning out of control? I mean, it's like we're on a merry-go-round with no brakes. Just look at this headline. Montreal Clinic offers quick mental health support for teens. Quick support? I can just picture it now. Hey kids, sit down and in 5 minutes we'll help you figure out why you feel like a black hole sucking the joy out of everything. It's like they think a little chat is going to solve years of social media-induced existential dread. Meanwhile, kids are glued to their screens while the Earth's actually melting. Where's the quick support for that? And then we've got those net zero activists threatening anesthetics and painkillers. This is just rich. It's like saying, we're going to hold your health hostage unless you give up your car. You know, if they really wanted to make an impact, maybe they should start by threatening to take away our Wi-Fi. Good luck fighting climate change when nobody can stream their favorite shows. They'd have to go cold turkey and face reality. Now that's a real horror story. Speaking of horror stories, what about those medical machines stealing patient data? I mean, isn't that ironic? We're trusting machines with our most personal information while they're busy plotting against us. What's next? Congratulations, your data has been used to sell you a space on Mars. Don't worry, you're still covered by universal health care. If you can find a doctor who hasn't been abducted by aliens. And did you hear that Carter won a posthumous Grammy? That's fantastic, but who knew that once you're 6 feet under, you could still make musical waves? It's like the universe saying, hey Carter, here's an award for being great at a gig you never showed up to. Maybe I should plan my own posthumous stand-up special. It might just take off like a satellite in orbit. Lastly, this headline about gene technology reform in New Zealand needing an independent regulator. Let me tell you, we might as well throw some popcorn into the mix and watch it all unfold. We can't seem to keep our planet from falling apart at the seams, and now we're messing with genes like it's a game of planetary roulette. It's enough to make even Mother Nature shake her globe and say, what have I created? So there you have it, folks. As we float through this cosmic soup called life, remember to hold on to your sanity. It's the one thing keeping us grounded on this wacky globe of ours.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. What do you call a fly without wings? A walk. Do you know where you can get chicken broth in bulk? The stock market.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!